Hey everybody, Darth Vex here. I've got another emblem for you. This one was actually a request that somebody sent to me on YouTube, and this is Wally, and I can already see something screwed up there. That needs to be moved down. There we go. Doesn't look. Okay, so we're gonna start. I started with the eyes, to be honest, with these four shapes right here. There's an outline of the eyes, and then the inner eyes, and those eyepiece shapes are what I started with. And from there, then I added this thing right here, which I squeezed down into it's actually called the cone, and I squeezed it down even further, so it's very narrow. And then these two little things go behind those, and those were like the little things that connected Wally's eyes to the cone, basically. That was the back of him. This makes the upper part, and just to give it definition, I added the ladder, just so it didn't look so empty. This box makes up the bulk of his body, and it's been squished so that it's not a perfect square. These two make up the big part of his arms. And then this goes right here, even though the rest of the letters are back there. And the reason this red circle that goes behind the E is right there is because his his tracks need to cover up part of that E. And you build those with, just so you know, the monolith emblem, which is under the tools. They're just your basic free emblems that you don't have to do anything to earn. And then this makes his arm on the one that's waving. And this piece right here makes the back of his hand for that one. And then the front of his hand, like his thumb piece, basically. Because he only has 3 appendages, but this one I squeezed that one into 2 to save a layer. And then his hand out here in front, in order to give it sort of definition, make it look like Wally's hand, it takes 4 separate little box things that you kind of have to just resize and get them so they fit. So there's a little gap in between, and then this thing behind it. There is actually a little dark box back there behind it, so that it looks like it's connected to his arm, and it sort of serves as like his thumb in the background as well, his thumb piece. The rest of these circles are all his eyes, and Wally did actually have bluish eyes, so that's why I went with blue. And then the rest of the letters are just right there on the front of his carriage. They're Wally. And now that I'm sitting here looking at this, and someone requested this, I'm going to attempt, maybe even later tonight, I doubt it, but probably tomorrow, I'm going to attempt to do another beloved robot, and we'll see how that turns out. It might crash and burn, but I'm gonna try. I've got a few. Actually, now that I think about it, I've got like 3 or 4 beloved robots that I want to try and make. But there's Wally. It's not the greatest, and it does take every little layer to make him look like that. So you could try taking some things out, but I think it would actually end up looking worse. So I tried a bunch of different things, and think this is the best I can make him look. So enjoy.